Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the Daily Scan for Wednesday, October 2nd, 2013. And I think I'm pretty much back to normal today. I have a good, strong internet connection, although it didn't start out that way. I don't know why. I'm not sure. Maybe I just need to reboot more often. I don't know. More on that later, though. But for today, market-affecting announcements are the ADP employment report and then the petroleum status report. I'm not sure if this is a government report, whether it's really going to come out today or not, due to the shutdown of the U.S. federal government. And I think that's overall a good idea. I should just shut them down for a while, let them cool their heels. Anyway, I'm not sure if this is a federal report, whether this is going to come out or not, and probably like jobless claims and employment situation on Friday, or on Thursday and Friday respectively, probably will not be issued either. So anything that comes from the government probably won't show up. So let's take a look at around the world. I didn't get a chance to look at this yet. Asia was mixed. Nothing shocking or surprising there as far as percent movement. Nikkei, a little bit on the high side, but not too bad. Everybody else was around 0.5% for the most part. A little bit edgy, though. A little bit edgy. Over in Europe, we're looking at some fairly solid negative numbers here. The FTSE, however, MIB for Men in Black, oh no, that's not what it stands for, has made a nice significant bounce here. And so we can see here stock futures drop over fears of a long debt battle. And a couple of other things here I wanted to note. George Soros, who is a big currency better and made gazillions of dollars off of collapsing currencies around the world. Looks like he's trying to collapse the euro. And then furloughing federal workers won't save much. That's kind of a surprise. And then here's one that I wanted to point out here. We tried to apply for Obamacare, and here's what happened. MarketWatch went 0 for 51 in trying to apply online for Obamacare in all 50 states and D.C. So my comment about that was yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, the president said, hey, like even Apple has problems when they come out with a new iPhone. They came out with a new operating system and they had bugs in it. Well, my only comment back to the president is that, well, at least the thing booted up, and at least they were able to fix it practically overnight. It wasn't like as though, at least it worked. It may have had a few bugs, but at least it worked. I don't know. Politicians, they just kill me. All right. Enough about that. So the futures here are looking rather significantly down. It's not like as though they're fishing for a direction here. And gold is at $8.30, up 8.30, or a little bit better than 0.5%. And oil is still hovering around the $100 mark, which is makes me happy for now. So what did I do yesterday? I had two alerts. I think first we'll talk about the first one, which was Netflix. The Netflix alert went off, and I entered with a 305, 310 bull put. So we'll take a look at that on a chart. And here we go, right here. So I entered around 10:30, I believe. So somewhere on this candle, we could get a little bit more detailed view of it here, which would be this chart, which is a 30-minute chart. So it was around 10:30. The beginning of this candle here was when I got in, and it held its own aftermarket. Nothing showing up today yet for Netflix. And I believe You know, I looked up here and I don't see the alert triggered, but I'm sure if I looked at my phone, I would see the alert on Chipotle that went off. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. So I think Chipotle went off as well yesterday. Let's see here. And it was late in the afternoon. It couldn't have gone off, could it? Not in the late in the afternoon. I don't know. It wasn't Chipotle. I'll have to check my cell phone. I don't have it with me at the moment. So it wasn't Chipotle that triggered. Okay, so anyway, I entered Netflix. And it's already halfway through. It's already up about 50%. So it's at 305, correct? I thought I marked it in here. Hang on a second, I'll put it in. Okay, there we go. Through the modern abilities of time travel, there it is. Okay. Let's see here, what do we have going on? We have the SPX weekly here. I think we're doing pretty good on that one. We're doing darn good based on what's going to be happening today. If we drop 68 points on that, 1695. Yeah, we're going to be down significantly this morning on that, down to about 1560 or so. Possibly. No, I'm looking at the wrong one. 1679. So we should open around here. That'll be okay. I'm not afraid of that one. Now let's jump right over to our A+ list, since we haven't looked at that for a couple of days. And we'll start out with our favorite, Apple. Apple had a very nice day yesterday. Of course, so did the overall markets, but we're still going to put an alert on this and see if we can do something there. And it's, you know, it's Wednesday, so it's time to start thinking about the overnight trade. So we'll be watching Apple today. Overall, we're getting a lot of confirmation here. We have confirmation there, confirmation, confirmation, and confirmation. Everything looking pretty well in sync, which just increases our probabilities. Not saying that something could not go wrong. And if you hear a humming or a noise in the background, it's because I forgot to shut the fans off. I'm in new construction and a basement, and we're still trying to dry the house out, so we have dehumidifiers running down here, and the electric company is very happy with us, I'm sure. Alright, what the heck? Greater than or equal, why didn't, what? This must be the alert that went off. But it didn't go off. That's very strange. That, my friends, is because it was late in the afternoon. Okay. The alert triggered, but there's still an alert here. It should have cleared. That's pretty darn strange. So here's what I'm going to do. See if it goes off today. I'm just going to drag this up here. Oop. Already triggered. Well, I knew that. I knew that. Why don't you clear off my chart? Huh. I have a problem. I may have to ask Thinkorswim about that. I'm not going to do anything with Amazon because it's too goofy looking right now. I'm not going to trade when I have a chart problem like that. Baidu's doing pretty good. This would be a good choice possibly for an overnight trade this Thursday. Alright. But there's no entry on that for us right now. Celgene, where we have our calendar, which is still making a little bit of money. So here we are up here. Are we going to get some movement down? Well, let's see. It can right above here, and it has done that. So, you know, all we're looking for is it not to go too far and then come down a little bit and increase the IV and give us some money towards the end of October. That would be nice, but nothing for us right now for a directional play for an entry. Alright, here we have CF looking pretty good for a possible entry. Pretty sensitive to, because of their industry, pretty sensitive to the overall world economy. Let's see here. What do we got? We got not a whole heck of a lot of confirmation. This might be something with a normal expiration. Normal monthly expiration. So I am going to put an alert in there. So here, what I would do is, because I want to get something a little bit further out of the money and give me a better cushion, here I would be looking at normal October expiration for a bull put, and we're looking around 200, which would be down here. You know what? I'm going to take a pass on this. I don't like the prices. I was hoping maybe to get down here to 190 or something, at least below this most recent low here, and I can't do that. 200. See, this is just a couple of weeks here, and I'd be holding out to this red line here, so that'd be another 2.5 weeks. Not feeling real good about that. So I'm going to take a pass on that and cancel this alert. I need better price movement. I don't like this pullback yesterday either. So I'm taking a pass on CF. Chipotle. Looks like I was thinking about something maybe yesterday or the day before, which I'm sort of glad I did not do a bull put on this one. Whenever that alert may have triggered on that one, so get these off of here so I don't get confused. And that happens way too easily lately. What do you think here? We have no entry on a directional play. So let's move on. Google. We're in a downtrend here. We got an up arrow. We got a stochastic high coming up here. Maybe an entry coming up in the near future for a bear call. Goldman Sachs. Yeah, didn't Berkshire Hathaway, aren't they going to be like buying half of Goldman Sachs or something? That's going to be pretty soon. There are going to be 5 people that are going to own everything. Let's see. We have a new downtrend. We'll activate this, and what we're going to do is slide this over to here, and we'll watch to see what happens in the next couple of days. LinkedIn. LinkedIn. It's not telling me much here. It looks like iron condor territories. It looks Right about when I said that this looked bearish, it's been wallowing around. And it may be good for an iron condor for normal October expiration. Let's just take a peek. 235 and 265. 235, which would be here, and 265, which would be up there. That might be a nice iron condor. Alright, I'm going to make a note of that. So I made a note of it, and now if I wanted to alert myself, which way do we think we're going to go here? Well, the market's moving down, so we'll put an alert to the downside. I'm not going to go below this wick here. I'm going to go here because I want to just be alerted about it. Alright, so this could be iron condor for normal expiration. MasterCard. Oops. I don't think this alert is really valid anymore. We have a hook down on %K. %D is still moving up. %K has hooked down, and we're looking pretty negative here, so I'm removing this alert. Netflix, we're in. Priceline. Wow. That's a pretty darn big move for Priceline. Another potential overnight candidate. I like those kinds of moves. That's pretty. Let's see what happens in the down market today. We'll check back again tomorrow. Tesla. Tesla has a red candle. Well, that doesn't happen very often. On a up day in the market, do you think that 200 might act as some sort of resistance? It might. This is pretty linear here. It's quite a rise, but no entries for us. And look at it this morning. It's already traded some this morning. And last, but certainly not least, is Visa, who looks a little bit better than MasterCard, but this moving average is pretty darn flat. Yeah, even if no matter what I do, it's just flat. That's pretty weird. We're looking down, negative. We're getting conflicting confirmations. So I'm just going to take a pass on that. Okay, so it was a normal day for the guru. We have internet connection. We have a lot of progress yesterday on the new house. Looks like we're going to have start on the lawn in another week or so. Things are looking up. So, but funds are dwindling quickly. Need to make more money. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.